All right, y'all, we got something a little bit different for you today, but still super cool. We got a 98 1500 OBS. Super cool truck, kind of a sleeper truck, honestly. You can already see that it's black. It's got the super cool, in my opinion, the little black cop wheels. I think it looks super dope. And it's got some goodies underneath. So we're gonna get it right into it. First thing you'll notice, grill's been blacked out, bumper, everything, no chrome on the car. I think it looks pretty good. Paint is relatively decent. I know there's a lot of pollen on here right now down in Alabama. As soon as you open up a door, every single thing gets covered in pollen. So driver's quality paint, it's obviously been resprayed at some point in time, but it is driver's quality. You got a few little nicks and scratches, things like that here and there. To be expected. It's basically a work truck, honestly. That's kind of been built up a little bit. I'll move around it. Body's in pretty solid shape. Like I said, it could use a really solid paint job, but I think what it was meant to be, I'd probably leave it how it is. Bed was not resprayed. You could tell it was clearly being used as a work truck at some point in time. So no rust or holes or anything, but see what it is. Looking down the passenger side, body looks pretty straight. Bumper looks beautiful, no cracks or anything. It's obviously been painted to match. I like how they kind of gave it that shaved, nice and smooth look. Always love the smoke tail lights. Driver side looks solid as well. Don't see any waves or dents that need to be pointed out. Coming up along the driver's door, same. Like I said, we got some little scratches and things like that all over the truck, but you know, again, for what it's meant to be, I think it's pretty solid. Checking out the front windshield, we have no cracks, no rock chips, so the windshield is solid. Coming back around to the front, hood appears to be properly aligned, so no issues there. And again, everything's been blacked out, so bumper looks nice. Let me go ahead and pop the hood for you guys so you guys can see some of the goodies under here. So like I said, you can tell it's been designed to be like a little bit of a sleeper truck. It's a 5.3 LS. AC is connected. We'll check to see if it works in the car. Aluminum radiator, electric fans. It's got a FiTech computer system. Relatively clean install for the most part. It looks nice in my opinion. I really like it, just to be honest. I like the little aftermarket heat shield. I think it looks super cool. And I even like how they did the molded radiator hoses. I think it looks super cool. It's backed by a 4L60. Go ahead. Let's go on the passenger side first, and then we'll do the test drive. Again, like I said, this started off as a work truck. So if you guys know, you got the rubber floor, so you can easily just rinse it out if you need to. Cloth seats, no rips or tears. It looks pretty solid. Dash looks good as well. We have no cracks or anything like that. And our door panel looks good. We got roll-up windows, manual. Let's get on over to the driver's side. Door panel looks good, and so does our seat. We'll go ahead and hop in. You guys see the dash. Headliner's pretty solid. I don't have any sagging. Get my seatbelt on, because this truck, it definitely will get you in trouble. Anytime you do an LS swap, people get so caught up in the, you know, like the super big numbers, and you don't realize, you know, like most 5.3s, you're gonna be somewhere in that 3 to 330 range. Throw in a cam, maybe work your heads, you're gonna be close to 400 super easy. Doesn't sound like a lot of power by any means, but when you throw it in one of these little small trucks where there's basically no weight in the truck in the back, you get sideways super quick. And that's why you see people riding around with like sandbags and things like that in the back of the bed. But mileage reads 213,981. Couldn't tell you how many has been on there since the LS swap. That's just the body itself. Left turn, right turn. Lights are on already, automatic, I can tell. You can see all the gauges appear to be working. Horn works. Radio works. So we're good there. And let's check AC. I heard the compressor kick on. I got air coming out of these vents. So we are good on AC. I don't have a CD to check to see if the CD player works or a tape, but let's see, map lights. Nope. Oh yeah, they work. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing a test drive. This thing definitely sounds good. As soon as you take your foot off the brake, she's ready to go. Everything appears to be working as far as the RPMs and everything. Everything's up. I can tell this truck could get you in trouble because I'm barely giving it any gas and she pulled off. So doing 30, hands off the wheel, alignment feels good, the steering wheel is clocked appropriately, brakes feel solid as well. Yeah, I can tell, like I could have spun them tires right there. I backed off and I didn't even get like halfway into the throttle. So this is definitely a cool little sleeper truck. You'll think that it's just a work truck that's been blacked out, but the LS does give it some true appeal and you know, stoplight to stoplight racing. And like I said, exhaust sounds pretty good. It's coming out the side of the truck. You guys will see that when we do the underneath video. Just so you guys can kind of see what I was talking about. Like I said, she's ready to break loose. Suspension is pretty solid too. I know it's been leveled out, but I'm not scraping or anything like that. So no lights on the dash except for the airbag, of course. But other than that, pretty solid. I'm gonna get her back and we're gonna check out underneath. All right, y'all, we got the truck up on the rack. Again, looking at the front bumper, pretty solid. You can clearly tell it's been re-sprayed. Spoiler at the bottom looks solid. Getting underneath the car, everything appears to be stock outside of the LS, obviously. But suspension, brakes, we got disc in the front. Everything appears to be stock. No signs of leak from the oil or trans pan. Let's go down the driver's side first. Frame's nice and solid. Got our fuel pump right there. Did solid doing AN fittings and that. You know, that's always nice to see. The little things show that somebody did a decent install. No signs of leak from the gas tank. Looks solid. And coming back across to the passenger side, again, frame looks good. No issues there. Floor pans look nice. No problems in there. Back of the cab. And underneath the bed. Like I said, it looks super clean. No issues here whatsoever. So, drums in the rear. Very, very solid underneath. Factory 10-bolt rear end. New shocks have been replaced. I know those aren't stock. Whew. All right, coming back here to the rear. Bumper looks good. I don't see any cracks or anything like that. Rear quarter looks solid. I like these Goodyear Eagles. They're super aggressive. I'm sorry, not super, but they are an aggressive street tire. And I'm not even gonna lie, I like the little police wheels. I think it looks good to kind of keep this as an unassuming truck. I think it looks good on here. Clearly, I can tell that it had a repaint because I can see where the clear ran down. But again, the body does seem to be in pretty solid condition. Let me get on over here to the passenger side. Again, nothing I can really point out in the body. They cut out right here to get the exhaust to get in there.